Well, with school back in session, it's not just students who have to refocus. Getting back into a school routine can really be tough for the whole family.
I have noticed we're getting up a heck of a lot earlier than we were this summer.
I know.
Research shows our attention spans are shrinking as well. So Mark Curtis explains what's going on here. Mark, what's happening?
Wait, you want me to explain it? I have a hard time getting to breakfast in the morning. Right. Well, we can put the blame on the rise of digital screens and all of those algorithms that encourage us to keep on swiping. Get this, the average person's attention span is now under 60 seconds, and that's concerning.
When we talk about attention spans, we're talking about sustained attention, which means the ability to focus on one thing.
Dr. Gloria Marks studies people's attention and behavior with their digital devices, and what she found is alarming.
Our first studies were in 2003, and we found that attention spans averaged on screens 2.5 minutes. And in 2012, we found that attention spans went down to an average of 75 seconds. And then starting 2014, 2016, we found that attention spans went down to an average of 47 seconds.
Mark says the prevalence of smartphones and the accessibility we have at our fingertips is shortening our attention spans.
It's like being in the world's largest candy store.
With attention on the decline and distractions all around us, the impact is being felt in the classroom and the workplace.
Offloading our memories to our devices, as well as just spending less time focusing on any one thing, that's making it hard for people to learn.
Mark believes in our increasingly digital world, our attention spans should be protected because experiences are formed based on what we pay attention to.
If kids pay attention to screens, that's forming the kind of person they will become.
Okay, so that story was 1.5 minutes long. Were you able to stay focused the entire time? No, I know. I heard you.
But we were talking about it. We were all
Yes.
talking about the issue.
Yeah, so smartphones and social media give us what's called a dopamine hit. They make our brains feel good, even though in reality, they're distracting us from what we need to accomplish.
I can totally see that.
Yeah.
But also too, I think just life is busy, right? We're doing a million things at once. We're multitasking. I always tell my husband, because he's like, you forgot, or, you're not paying attention. I said, Stephen, look, if I am not looking at you
You
in
do
the
that
eyes,
to your husband?
yes. I'm like, if I'm not looking at you and I'm not, giving you my undivided attention, I'll forget it. I won't know. Because I'm like chopping vegetables, trying to get the lunches together, doing 50 things while he's talking.
Well, that has to do with your attention span. I mean, none of us are able to focus for as long as we used to.
Yeah. It's sad.
I'm sorry, I took
Mr. Perfect. I know, exactly. See what I mean? That's
Now,
an everyday thing.
I will say this, though. I still love to read. So
So
I
do
can
I,
sit and read a
yes.
book for a half an hour. That's paying attention, right? I mean, maybe we should
I
all
think
try
so.
that. Yeah.
That's why I stick to the Bob books.
Bob.
Bob.
Yeah, the little kids' Bob books.
Oh my God, for your grandsons.
Bob, Cobb,
Oh
Rob,
my God, that's hilarious.
Sob.
I'm totally lost.
It sounds like a Dr. Seuss.
It's a series of books.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think,
okay.
yeah, it's
All
for
right.
his
I gotta
grandsons.
Called the
look it up.
Bob books.
All right, good. Lena, have you seen the Bob books at all? Thanks, Mark.
I'm more of a Fox and Socks kind of gal because that keeps your brain, the synapses synapsing because
What's Fox
it's
and
a
Socks?
tongue
I'm
twister.
totally lost.